Hello. I decided to film a nighttime routine. I honestly have not been feeling the greatest. I think it may have something to do with I don't know, like the time change. It's been really gray and rainy here, so my mood has just been a little bit and part of what comes with that is just like me not taking care of myself or my hair. I was gonna wash my hair today. I didn't feel like it. So I think sometimes what makes me feel better is just like getting my hair braided and up out of my face. So I just got out of the shower and I used like the steam from the shower, and then I put this like a leave-in. It's the moisturizing curl activator cream by Cantu. It's cheap and I feel like it does a really good job. And it does smell very it has a very strong coconut flavor, but I think it kind of dissipates as time goes by, so I don't mind it. But yeah, I really enjoy this. And then I also used this wide tooth comb and I just detangled my hair. And I have I need a trim first of all. My hair's color treated, obviously, and I have high porosity, fine, maybe like medium density curly hair. That's my hair type. So it really does not like to hold on to moisture, but it'll look really great now, after a hot shower. It gets nice and fluffy and it's great, and then it'll just, I don't know, just fall apart as the day goes on. So anyway, I'm gonna braid my hair and then probably just do my skincare routine, and then I'm gonna go make some dinner, try and make myself feel better. I think I'm gonna do like a healthy Alfredo with cottage cheese, but yeah, I'm getting shedding, so. But anyway, so I'm not gonna try and make this look good. I'm not very good at braiding my hair, so this is not like a hair braiding tutorial. I'm terrible at parting my hair. Not very good at that, so, and I don't have my glasses on. But it's really not to look good. I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow, so it's fine. I don't know, I've been down, and then the election results didn't make it any better, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of scared for the direction that the country is about to go in, and I don't know, it makes me sad. It makes me really sad. But I'm just gonna keep living life and working towards my goals and making sure I'm taken care of. And that's all I can do. But yeah, I'm gonna braid my hair. I'm terrible at it. I really didn't grow up doing French braids or Dutch braids or whatever you want to call these. I learned how to do this as an adult, and I cut all of my hair off when I was 25. And I had a pixie cut for 7 years. And then this is 6 years of growth for me. I'm trying to grow this hair out, but then my hair gets damaged and it snaps off, and this is terrible, but I can't wear a bonnet. I can't do it. First of all, if I do make it through the night, well, I don't even know. I think I rip them off in my sleep. It's just having something on my head, it drives me crazy. It's like a sensory thing. I just can't do it. And I think my hair would benefit greatly from it, but I can't. My sister wears her bonnet. She's a good girl, but not me. When I sleep, I need very specific conditions the older that I've gotten, And I just can't, I don't know. Even like sometimes I can sleep with my hair up, but a lot of the times just even having like a ponytail in my ponytail holder in my hair, it bugs the hell out of me and I have to like rip it off. Just, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this is like a perimenopausal thing. Like my hormones are changing. Like I went through this period, when was that? Springtime? Summertime? Spring into summer, where I was waking up every day at 3 o'clock in the morning, like raging, like angry, agitated, wide awake, ravenously hungry, wanting to eat everything in sight. And my mom was staying with me at the time. And she likes to buy these little pastries, and my mom can control herself when it comes to pastries. I apparently can't. Every time I'd walk in the kitchen, I'd have to have, they're like little Polish, I think, pastries. I can't remember the name of them. But they have like jelly or jam in the middle, and they're so good. And so, yeah, I'd wake up and need to stuff those in my face. I'd have to like take all my clothes off. I'd be so hot. It was not fun. So that's been like my new thing, my new sleep disturbance. But I mean, it has slowly gotten better. I think something was going on with my hormones. I had just restarted like hormonal birth control in March, and I just think that maybe played an effect. Now I will say, initially I was like, what have I done? And I kind of like messed it up too. So I screwed it up. I didn't take it the way I should have. But now that it's been about 7 or 8 months at this point, I do feel really good on it. For me, I think it's a good thing. Like, I am 38. I am probably heading into perimenopause if I'm not already there. And you know, women who have never had children tend to go into menopause earlier than women who have had children. So I think it is very likely that I could be experiencing perimenopausal symptoms. And there's a lot of things that go on in a woman's body when she hits menopause, and all those changes in your estrogen levels. Estrogen is a powerful antioxidant, and not having that in your system anymore, or having decreased levels, has a lot of negative effects on women as far as like cardiovascular disease, metabolic syndrome, cancer. So I just feel like, okay, you know what? If I'm heading into that and that's starting to happen, maybe just being on birth control pills until I'm actually in menopause is going to be beneficial for me and my bones and my cardiovascular system and my joints. That's another side effect. Decreased estrogen is osteoporosis. So, and like, the thing about, my mom has been menopausal for like, I think she was 51. Was her last period, but she did not do hormone replacement therapy, and it's kind of crazy. Like, my mom was always very healthy, and I didn't do a very good job here. She just has a lot of health issues now. One of them being like osteoarthritis in her knees, which never really had issues with that until recently. And she has osteopenia, and I never would have thought my mom would have stuff like that, because my mom, I guess she has had 2 pregnancies, and that can leach calcium from your bones. But she also was a weightlifter. She lifted weights. I remember her lifting weights constantly. Every morning she'd do her treadmill workout and do weights. So I don't know, it's crazy. That's just things I'm learning about women and hormones and our bodies and how we change. And I just want to prevent as much as I can. But I've already noticed things like my hands are stiff, my ankles are stiff, When I was younger, I had knee issues. My knees are okay now, knock on wood. But now it's the stiffness in my hands, my elbows, like when I back squat, like coming out of that, it's like, oh, that's the worst part for me. But anyway, so long story short, that's why I decided to go on hormonal birth control and see if it does anything for me. And I do feel like it has helped, like my PMS symptoms, like a lot of my IBS symptoms I don't have anymore. I don't fluctuate between constipation and diarrhea and constant bloating and being so uncomfortable. So I'm happy on it. That's just me. That's my opinion. But anyway, so I'm gonna finish my skincare. I just washed my hands to get all the product off, and now I'm going to go in with some glycolic acid. So I do, like, when I'm doing what I should be doing. That's the thing. So like night 1, I use adapalene because I am acne prone. The cheapest one I can find is the Walgreens brand. So I try to look for it when it goes on sale, and I'll like buy a bunch. But yeah, so night 1, adapalene, and then I use like after I've washed my face in the shower and everything, I use the CeraVe salicylic acid bar, cleansing bar. So I'll do that in the shower, dry off, use the adapalene, and then I put this under my eyes. I use it as an under eye cream. I'll put it on my neck. I haven't been putting it on my entire face yet because my skin hasn't dried out yet. Now when winter hits, I will use some of this on my face. If my skin is super dry, which sometimes happens in the winter, I'll use this, and then I put a couple drops of jojoba oil in it. And that's like, it's so moisturizing, it feels wonderful. So my skin loves jojoba oil, and my hair. But, and then night 2 is glycolic acid. Same thing, wash my face in the shower, use glycolic acid, do the same thing with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration stuff. Like it's fragrance free. I'm like a big fan of this. It's fragrance free. It's got hyaluronic acid and peptides. And it's like pretty inexpensive. It's $13 for this. A little goes a long way. They do have an eye cream too, but I just use this as my eye cream because I like that it has peptides and hyaluronic acid for under my eyes, which do get kind of dry. The skin under my eyes, it's very crepey and wrinkly, so I really like this. But yeah, so I do the glycolic acid, then I use the e.l.f. stuff under my eyes and on my neck. And then night 3, I don't do any actives. So I just wash my face and then I use my e.l.f. cream, and that's it. So I'm on night 2. So I'm gonna use the glycolic acid from The Ordinary. I just get this at Sephora. So, and I remember trying to use this way back in the day, and my skin would burn. I think I had an altered skin barrier, and that was the problem. But now my skin barrier is healed, and so I'm okay to use this now. So I'm gonna use like one of these little reusable cotton round things, and glycolic acid is I believe it's an alpha hydroxy acid. It's good for like exfoliating the surface level of your skin. It helps with collagen production too. So I love it. It's really good stuff. I know some people use it under their armpits. I think I tried doing that and it like burned my underarms. So what I do when I feel like I'm kind of getting smelly, I'll show you the one I buy, but I got the idea from Dr. Dre. She's a dermatologist on YouTube, and she has a lot of very educational videos. So I'll use I use the Walmart brand Penoxyl under my arms and just let it sit. So it's like a benzoyl peroxide wash, and I think I keep it in the shower. It's this one. And you can get like, this is 10% benzoyl peroxide. You can find other ones that are like lower. I just use this because it's cheap, and I don't think this brand, the Equate brand, comes in 4%. So I just get this one and I let it sit under my armpits while I shower, and then I just rinse it off. Like, I'll usually wash my underarms, then put this on, let it sit while I do the rest of my shower, and then rinse it off. Or another thing that's good is chlorhexidine, or like Hibiclens, and you can get that at Walgreens, Target, and that's like a antimicrobial scrub, like a medical grade one, and I'll use that and wash under my arms with that, and that helps with body odor too. But anyway, so yeah, I just went in with this. I took it all the way down, like my chest, my neck. I take the excess and just put it on the backs of my hands too, and then I'll just put that in my dirty laundry. And then it's pretty much dry now since I was talking, but I might just use my fan to make sure it's all the way dry. And then I go in with the e.l.f. Holy Hydration face cream. So I just take a little bit, like that much, and I'll swipe under both eyes and just go all the way around. And it doesn't bother the skin around my eyes. I do have really sensitive skin around my eyes, so just do that. And then I'll take a little bit more, like that much, or maybe, you know what, I'll do a little bit more than that, like that. And then I put it on my neck and my chest. And then whatever little bit I have left over, gosh, my hair, all my shed hair, I'll kind of just put the rest on my face or on my nose. And then I can do a little bit of it's just the Target brand Aquaphor. The Aquaphor Healing Ointment. It's just the Target brand one. I have a big jug of it that I really just use like on my lips. Sometimes when my skin gets really dry in the winter, I'll put it around my eyes, on my neck. Sometimes that skin gets irritated. I got eczema on my neck last winter and I would use this on it. But it's fragrance free. I think it does have it, like the label's rubbed off. It may have like lanolin in it, which I think some people have issues with allergies with that, but I'm okay with it. So I just put that on my lips. And then I have some, probably out, just some rose water. Oh. Yeah, I'm like pretty much out. But yeah, that is my skincare routine at night, on night 2. I guess I should do like a night 1 and a night 3, which maybe I should have done that in order, but that's okay. I did a terrible job with this. I'm so bad at braiding. But yeah, I hope you all are taking care of yourselves and trying to prepare for the future, whatever that may bring. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely evening and you get some good sleep tonight. So, good night.